This is BSAA Echo Team with choppers en route to your position now. Work together to take down as many hostiles as you can. You will be rewarded for defeating numerous hostiles in a row. What's up, guys? This is BWCOOL here, and I'm basically bringing you one of the episodes that I will be uploading pretty soon. Or a few of the episodes that I'm going to be uploading, I'm sorry. Resident Evil 6 Mercenaries. I know you guys, some of the people that have subscribed to me have seen I'm doing a lot of Marvel videos and Team Synergy. That's just something I like to do for fun. I mean, I'm still going to do those, but I like to do on this channel, what I like to do is just things I find interesting, and this game is goddamn interesting. If you haven't bought this game, you need to buy it right now. I totally recommend it. The game is crazy. If you love the Resident Evil series and you hated it up until just like Resident Evil 5 and Operation Raccoon City, you need to buy this game. I don't care what you say. This game is badass. For some of you guys that aren't familiar with the Resident Evil series, this is pretty much it's, how would I explain it? It's a mini game pretty much. There's the story, but then there's also a thing called Mercenaries, and in this thing what you have to do is, I kind of explained it in the beginning with the text description set or whatever. You have to kill the enemies. As you can see on the top left, there's an 8 out of 150. That means that's the amount of people we've killed right now out of 150, and we have a time limit, as you can see at the top, 5 minutes and counting. We're getting additional time by a special skill, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. And on the right you can see that we have a combo going. The amount of people you kill, it'll increase your combo. You have about 15 seconds, I believe, to kill another enemy, and it'll increase your combo, and it'll add more money to you and more points for them high score, them those S tier, top tier guys that go for the high score RE online ranking. Hell yeah. I just really like to play for fun and just get the money. So yeah, let me explain a little bit more. There's also in this Mercenaries, what you can do is just to help you out. I say it's impossible to get 150 kills in 2 minutes or 3 minutes that they start you off with. The only way you can get help is by hitting certain time crystals, and they're orange. It kind of looks like an hourglass pretty much. And when you hit them, as you can see, I think I hit it right now. It's orange, and it'll give you around 70 to 100 seconds. Now, that's really helpful because you cannot do anything in 3 minutes. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, see, here it goes. That's what I'm talking about. You break it, 100 seconds right there. Now, there's also another one. It's green, and all it really does is it just keeps your combo going. I think it'll double your score, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what somebody told me, so I'm like, I don't really care. I just wanted to get those kills. Yeah, and that's all they give you to help you. Now, as I was also saying before, there's something that'll keep the timer going up. As you saw, it'll give me like 5 additional seconds. There's these things called skill settings. The skill settings are pretty much, if you've played the story already, you basically can set skills. You can level up your weapon, or you can level up your defense or your attack. However, in the game Mercenaries, it'll basically, you only get one, and it's different settings from in the game. Pretty much imagine all your guns are leveled up, your defense is leveled up, and your attack is all leveled up. Now you'll get special skill settings for Mercenaries, and there's certain things that I like. The one I'm using right now, I'll explain, is that it's called time bonus. Basically, when you kill an enemy with a melee attack, you will get an additional 5 seconds, and that's, I think, the best one and the most expensive one in the shop, because obviously more time, you know, you melee an enemy, the more time you have to keep getting kills, you know, towards 150. There's also still other good ones I can recommend. Like, there's another one that I used to like at first. It would be item drop increase, and it would drop more items, because when I first started, I was struggling with Mercenaries. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was kind of confused. I've never played Mercenaries in Resident Evil 5 or 4, so I was kind of like, what the hell, you know? I was like, oh, so this was about. And I kind of found myself running out of ammo all the time, so I thought that was good. But then I kind of went on forward. There was another one that makes your melee attacks even stronger. However, it'll take away from your gunshot strength. So like whatever amount of gunshot damage you would do, it would be lowered, but in return, a melee will probably do twice as much as it normally would. and then there's also another one vice versa to that. So there's several settings. That's just one of them, and it's just like there's several of them. But like I said, I think for myself, I recommend the time bonus. It's the best one because when I melee an enemy, all I have to do is like shoot them once or twice to paralyze them on the arm or the leg or the head, and walk up and throw their ass on the ground. Hell yeah, like a champion. Yeah, other than that, that's the gist of Mercenaries. There's several enemies in BOWs and legendary appearing BOWs. PlayStation Network Online is awesome. As you can see, that guy just came out of nowhere. This BOW, the best way to kill him is to dodge his attack when he's charging at you, as you can kind of see, and shoot him from the back, no homo. A couple good shots on the face wouldn't hurt neither. But after that, just get a couple shots on his back, and he will go down like a little girl. And BOW Mercenaries just keeps getting harder and harder as it is. You'll start off with like 5 enemies. 5 enemies turn to 10. 10 turns to 50, and then 50 turns to just it stays 50. But then it's like they add monsters and BOWs and all this unnecessary shit that's gonna make it incredibly difficult for you. Yeah, that's like kind of like, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of cool. What I like is because they literally mixed it up. I hate that enemy right there on the left, this little suicide bomber guy. I don't know, you can kind of see he exploded. If those guys get near you, they'll get on their knees like in 2 or 3 seconds, and they'll blow up and it'll do a lot of damage. The best way to take them out, as you saw, is just shoot them in the leg and they'll get on their knees and die. Just combining some herbs just in case. It's always good to have backup herbs and always be at full health, because as soon as you get past like 50 kills, like you will die like quickly, because these enemies will jump you and bum rush you, and it's like you will die quickly. I'm just telling you right now for your own sake. I got completely sidetracked. Yeah, what I like is Mercenaries. Every different stage. Oh, countered you, son. No. Every stage is different, not in the sense that it's like a different stage, but like the enemies are different, different items and like situations. Kind of like there's another stage called Urban Chaos. As you can see right now, though, we're fighting the b.w enemies, which is pretty much the enemies that are like they inject themselves with the C virus that lets them transform their body. Like it's still pretty much like intact. They know what they're doing. They're attacking you. They're like, I gotta kill this guy, whatever. And if you like damage them badly, they'll transform into like a certain type of powered up b.w. As to, like I was saying before, in Urban Chaos level, it'll be you'll fight the zombies pretty much, just like the original Resident Evil zombies. Nothing special. They're just as bad as the b.w, because these guys will attack you and like shoot you, but then the other guys, they'll like bum rush you and they'll outnumber you 1 to 10. And I swear to God, you will not know like how bad it gets in other levels. Like you'll be like, it's cool. Like 1 enemy, 2 enemy. Oh, there's 2 enemies here. You turn around, it's like 10 enemies behind you. It's that bad. However, in this one, it's more BOWs. I guess to each his own. If you have a problem with BOWs, I guess this is not the stage for you. This stage is called Steel Beast. And there's a lot of these guys that'll just pop out of nowhere. I guess I've always kind of liked the shooter style, because I kind of like came up a little bit with Modern Warfare. So I'm not too bothered by these guys. As to like the other stages, you got to kind of play it smart and like kind of like not get too reckless, because you'll get outnumbered. You got to kind of set up traps ahead of time and stuff like that. And in this one, it's kind of like just all-out warfare with zombies and like guys like that guy. Bam, shoot that little time. Yeah, it'll just, that little green thing, all it does is really just gives you more money for your combo that you have going on. We have a 54 combo going on right now. It's going well. I'm not trying to get it to end. And yeah, so as you can see, this stage is it's pretty easy for us, I guess, because it's cakewalk for us. You know, it's not that bad. I'm looking forward because to the DLC that this game is going to have, because right now there's 3 maps out, and then there's 3 maps more coming soon, and I can't wait to see what those are going to be like. I've kind of seen like a preview of them, but I kind of can't wait to actually play the levels, because I've already played all 3 of these levels. I've already got 150 kills with them, and it was tough getting them. It was a nightmare because it's just, you kind of got to get used to like the enemies in that level, kind of get used to like where you need to go, where you can set up a trap, where you can kind of like camp it out, you know, kind of get some items and stuff, and like stuff like that. Ooh, I saw him swing and I was like, and I choked up and I got hit. Asshole. Yeah, see, they start transforming a lot now, those goddamn b.w.c.o.o, freaking goddamn shield enemies. I'm just going bazooka ham with my freaking grenade or shotgun, I'm sorry. He falcon punched that man. Did you see that? Chris is awesome. As you can see, that's his alternate costume. I'll get into a little bit more detail probably with another episode. So it's like, it's kind of tricky to explain it. Well, not tricky, but it's just, I don't want to explain it right now. Other than that, other than that, that's pretty much Mercenaries. I gotta give a quick shout out to my friend that's helping me out right now. His name is Blazing Avenger 117. He's on PSN. He's a good friend of mine. His name is Joaquin. You know, if you ever online, add him. He will give you major backup on this game, and even more major backup on Raccoon City. I know some people hate that game, but he's really in love with that game, and I liked it a lot too. So yeah, you should definitely add him if you get the chance on PSN. Blazing Avenger 117. Thanks, Joaquin. As you can see, as we get closer towards the 150 mark, we're 30 kills away. About those enemies right there are actually extremely dangerous because if they get close, they will bite you, and it takes maybe around 2 or 3 bars of health. I remember. I don't know. As soon as I hear them scream, I kind of like get a little bit worried because they do some serious damage. Other than that, there's not really other enemies you'll encounter except the pincer enemies, the b.w.c.o.o, the suicide bombers, and those big gorilla creature thingies that I killed earlier. The problem with that is they come in bunches. Like, see, like right there, he wasn't there like 2 seconds ago. He just spawned when I turned around. And at first, if you're not used to like stuff like that, like quick reaction, like dodge or move or get the hell out of there and not freak out in a situation like that, you'll get screwed over and you'll die. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I kind of like, I'm just used to it now. But in certain situations, in other stages, I'm kind of like, I get freaked out when I see over 20 different zombies chasing me, and then like 15 zombies chasing my friend. It's like, what the fuck? It's like 1 minute we're fine, it's like the next it's like, oh shit. See, this guy has a goddamn RPG. That's why I said these guys are also extremely dangerous. You can't take them as a joke. I would say all the levels are equally hard, I guess. Yeah, like I was saying, to each his own, because Mercenaries is definitely hard, and it'll definitely be worth the fun trying to get that 150. If the timer does run out though, you'll pretty much stay with what you have, and that's about it. However, it's better to not, I mean, if you die, you'll lose everything in general, so it's better to just try to survive it out all the way. If you know you're not going to get 150, do the best you can to get closest to that number, because if you die, it'll be all for nothing, and it'll be like 20 minutes or 15 minutes down the drain. And all we're doing pretty much is just ending it now. We're 9 kills away. What I like about me and my friend is like we always kind of like try to fight it out. Who's gonna get that last kill? So it's kind of like, I'm like, okay, enemies are here. Let's just kill these guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and break his neck. Bam, done deal. I see it's 145. I'm like, okay, give me an enemy, give me an enemy. And all of a sudden, for some reason, I remember this. I thought it was 148, and I see 2 enemies, and I pull out the rocket launcher, and it's like, what? I thought that was the last 2 enemies. So I think this is the last one. We're kind of like stomping at him, and I'm like, damn it, there's still one more. I'm just trying to look for that one enemy. I see my friend is aiming at something. He shoots, and I'm like, no. And then, yeah, too late. He got the last kill, but you know, we got 150. And yep, man, this is BWCOOL here. Please tell me what you think of my commentary. I don't really do this much, and I just like to do this for like the games that I like to play. Expect a lot more videos from every type of game that I like on this channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.